Salut, bonjour, and welcome to my mama's kitchen. So today I'm going to make a dinner, a whole dinner, using the stack cooker. So we are making a roast. It's just a small, tiny roast. I'm going to add some water. And then I'm going to add some Epicure burger spices. Thinking it's gonna be good. I've never tried. I tried it on the burgers and they make absolutely amazing burgers. So I thought I would try it on a roast. Sprinkle it on the top. All right, so I'm gonna set that aside and I'll start getting the potatoes ready. Okay, so tonight my mom has asked for some scalloped potatoes. So normally that takes a long time, cutting them really thin, and I never really was able to get them really thin. So I'm gonna use my Tupperware Mando slicer. I think this is the Mando Junior. And if you look in the back, it has this little thing, and you pull and it changes how thick you want your cut. So this is 1, 2, or 3. So, but I think I want them thin enough because I am gonna be cooking them in the stack cooker. So I'm gonna go with 1 click. And just remember, always use the guard. It is there to protect your fingers. Unfortunately, a friend of mine recently did not use the guard on hers and resulted in an ER visit. So please always make sure that you use the guard. So I'm just gonna do it directly on the stack cooker here. And look at how easy that is. And as it gets a little further down, you just push on the red and look at that. So getting nice and thin. I don't know if you can see this, how nice and thin this is. It is perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep going with these and I'll be back. Okay, look at that. So I didn't count how many potatoes. I guess I should have counted how many potatoes. We had a little too much, so I'm saving the rest of it for breakfast potatoes tomorrow. And now I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing with an onion. And just because I love the taste of onion, and I like how this mandolin just sits right on top of the stack cooker, and I could just, oops, make a huge mess because I'm not paying attention. And then I'm not having to wash multiple things, so which is absolutely great. So, all right. So that's here. So now I'm getting ready to make the sauce to go on top of here. Okay, so now I'm gonna make the sauce, but I'm gonna mix the sauce in here. So traditionally, when I've made scalloped potatoes, I've put all the ingredients and put them in a saucepan and mixed everything together, heated it up, and then put it on my potatoes. But I wanna avoid that step if possible. So I am trying this. So I'm putting a 1/4 cup of margarine into the Sonic Chopper. They've changed names. So it used to be the Power Chef, but it's the new version of the Power Chef. I'm gonna go ahead and add milk to it as well. It says about 2 cups, and that is just almost 2 cups. I'm also gonna add some flavor in here. And today's flavor is the French onion dip from Pampered Chef. And I absolutely love making dip with this stuff. It is very, very good. And I'm gonna go ahead and add some cornstarch. It calls for flour. We usually put some cornstarch in our stuff instead of flour, but we'll see how that goes. And also the cornstarch makes it gluten-free so that when my nephew is here, I can make this recipe and he can have it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and give this a couple of pulls of this. All right. And just like that, this is ready. And if you can see, I've added some onions to the top and I've mixed everything together. And now I'm just gonna pour the liquid on top of everything. So ideally, I think I'd like a little bit more liquid just on top. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more and then I'll add some more seasoning, okay? Okay, so now I have my potatoes that are ready. I've added just a little bit more milk in here. Didn't add any other thing except for seasoning salt and some pepper. And we already had the Pampered Chef French onion seasoning in there. So now I have my roast in here with some Epicure burger seasoning. So I'm gonna go ahead and stack this on here. And then I've added some mixed frozen veggies that we had on hand. I'm gonna put that on here. And then I will add the lid to it. And I'm going to put this in the microwave. I'm gonna start with 10 minutes. Give it a check and then let's see how that goes. Okay, so this sure smells good and I haven't opened it yet. And remember, when you're opening something up with steam, bring the cover towards you so that the steam can escape away from you. It's a little safer that way. And I've got my veggies here. And I think these veggies are ready and I'm just gonna put them on the cover for now. And then you've got these potatoes, and I think these potatoes need to be cooked a little longer, but I'm gonna go ahead and give them a little stir. And then I've got the meat. The meat needs a lot more cooking. Let's see if I can. You can see that. It's not quite ready yet, but it's getting there, and look at all the juices that are in there. I'm just gonna turn this around. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these back in there with the veggie, and I'm gonna put the lid on. So I'm gonna have to, not the veggies, the potatoes and the meat. I'm gonna put them in once again, and I will keep you posted. Okay, so now I put it back for 8 minutes, and let's see what it looks like. Once again, I find that this is smelling so good. This actually looks pretty good. Maybe another 2 minutes or so, or maybe I'll just let it stand for a bit. Let's see how the roast is making out. Ooh, I think this is ready. All right, so here's a complete meal. We have some scalloped potatoes, we have some beef, and then we have some veggies to complete the meal. So, toodaloo, bye.